Sean, I love that you talk about competition here. It's been a whole love fest for like 45 minutes. It's time for us to get competitive.
Right.
Okay, I'll shut up.
I'm gonna stir the pot right now. Tony Dixon, when he came in, said he was gonna annihilate every single one of you in this R&B draft.
Oh my goodness.
So Whitney, what we're gonna do here?
As long as I get to go first.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
Whitney,
okay.
you have the order. So why don't you give us the order and we'll get this thing started.
Yes. So real quickly, you know, I said it a little bit earlier, but it's Black Music Month, so we want to celebrate all of the contributions that you all have made to R&B and music, especially, you know, we like to celebrate you guys year round, but especially right now during Black Music Month. And also the competition, you know, we're picking the draft because the finals are going on. I'm not even about to ask y'all who you're going for because that, anyway.
I'm the only one from Denver, so I'm the only one from Denver. I got it.
So I already have the order picked out. It's
Denver, what's happening?
It's completely random, okay? So, Tim, you're gonna go first. We're gonna get your I promise it's gonna be great, okay? Tim's gonna go first. We're gonna do about 5 or 6 rounds of artists. You're gonna pick your favorite artist, who you're gonna have in your ultimate R&B lineup, okay? So it's gonna be Tim, then Adonis, followed by Sean. Do you go by Brian or Bam? I want to
Either one. Either one's cool.
Okay, we'll say Brian. You're such a government name person. Tony, and then Eric. Okay.
Okay, Eric, you got to turn your camera off, man.
So
I let's do this. Let's do this. Completely random order, so it was fair. Okay?
And then Eric, so just because you have the last pick in the first round, you get the first pick in the second round. So it's a snake format.
So it goes back. Okay.
Yeah, it goes back.
Make it fair.
Tony already won best backdrop. He's fucking us all up with that dope ass single guy.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, this is my studio.
Ultraviolet.
And as you guys are making your selections, I'm going to be writing them down to make sure we don't have any duplicates. And also to clarify, I don't remember if everybody was on when we said it, but groups and solo artists, those are going to be 2 separate entities. So like Bobby Brown, New Edition, those are 2 separate picks. Destiny's Child, Beyonce, separate picks.
Are we picking from every R&B artist ever, or just the ones we've separately worked with?
Nope,
no,
every era.
Ever. It can go as far back as you want to go. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to the 80s if you want to. It's as far back as you want to go to. It doesn't have to be artists that you've worked with. You're just thinking about your ultimate R&B team. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right, Tim, you ready for this?
Start 5.
The first pick in the first round.
So you got to pick. So you pick 5 in the first round or 1?
You pick one.
Just one. Just one.
5 rounds. You pick one per round.
1 per round.
See, I'm stuck with my first one, man, because
you have choices. You have options.
You got a lot of choices.
Many, man. And if I'm not going, okay, I'm not going by record sales.
Nope, you don't have to.
No, this is your own personal selection.
Jodeci, man. Got to.
But Jodeci sold records.
Good call. Good call.
I'm saying because I could have did Boys and Men.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Good call. Good call.
Hey, man. God, my goodness, man.
All right, so Jodeci.
I'll kind of pick a few here and there because I would love to know your reasoning behind selecting these particular artists. Mm-hmm. But I love y'all. Y'all love to talk. So we got
No.
I love it.
We write songs.
Exactly. I love it. That's where that creative.
Talking our way right on the albums too with these texts.
Right. Articulate that. Hey, we know how to articulate that thing.
Exactly. I love it. So, all right.
My go?
First pick, first round, we got Jodeci. All right, Adonis, who's your first pick of the first round?
This is very easy. Stevie Morris.
Doggone it! Woo! You knew where I was going. That's what I said.
Stevie Wonder first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Evelyn Hardaway Morris. What?
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't even far back. Adonis, you got
We
me.
kind of
man.
had
Good
a
call,
feeling.
Good
We had
call.
a feeling Stevie would go.
Yeah.
pretty
Very
He has,
high.
he has to
yeah.
go.
Good call.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
All
Good
right,
call.
Sean, my friend.
You know what? I'm actually going to. I'm gonna have to go with my favorite. I was gonna slide off my favorite to my second favorite to make it interesting, but then somebody's gonna probably pull my favorite. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to go with Michael. I'm sorry.
That's a good pick.
Who
Wow.
called it? Kyle, was it you that called that?
I said Michael was first, so I'm kind of surprised by Tim going with. And no disrespect to Jodeci because I love them, but
You know what it is? I was just going by. I wasn't thinking that far back.
You can go as far back as you want to.
Obviously,
I mean, Michael's my every inspiration. Like
Yeah.
Michael, like Stevie, then Michael. But Michael for me is like in my, like my wheelhouse up tempos. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, can I take mine back and start over?
No.
That's why you have 4 more rounds.
I'll just
At least 4 more rounds.
I'm going with my favorite. Nobody said it yet.
All right.
Me too. I got another one too.
It's coming next. I know somebody finna say him, man. He's the baddest to me too.
He is. I know exactly what you talk about.
You already know what I'm talking
And just
about.
so you know, we're going to be letting our audience we're going to, rally up your teams and kind of let our audience choose who they think has the best team. So,
Hey.
yeah. All right, Brian, who's your pick?
Man, I was torn because I know who they trying to say, and I want to say that motherfucker, but I want to say this other person because he's the person that inspired all the ones that they just said. So I want to go with the one who inspired the ones because that's the way I think. So I've got to go Sly Stone.
Good call.
Wow.
Good call.
Good one.
Wow.
Good call.
All right, Tony, you're up.
Oh, so I got to go with Prince.
Hey.
I gotta go with Prince. I was wondering if he was gonna take it, Bam. He was like,
I did. Man.
Bro, you gave me the alley oop.
I did. I really did. I did. But my guy really inspired literally all those ones before.
No question. No question.
So,
No question.
Prince,
quick question that's rhetorical. We don't have to answer it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is it not funny that the first 4 picks have a writer or producer attached to it? Devontae, Stevie Wonder, Prince, Sly Stone.
Yeah.
Like all 4 of them
Yeah.
are writers and producers. But okay.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. Prince
right,
is easy for
Eric.
me because of his not just his vocal ability, but it's his diversity.
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And
Man.
Slide
My personal favorite is Stevie,
breaking
but
ground.
Prince,
Just
no
breaking
question.
all the ground. Slide
No
breaking all the
question.
ground.
No question.
Yeah.
Stevie's told me directly there would be no superstition without Slide. Period.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Oh no,
get
yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I get it.
And then I know he affected Michael them because the whole round vocals going in around the thing. That's the Sly Stone thing. Passing the vocals around on the record, on the hit record, going to Jermaine, going to back to Michael, that's the Sly Stone thing.
And a lot of this, like you guys are giving insight on things that regular listeners may not know. Like it's an opportunity for them to get to know music on a deeper level, really know backstories where different things came from. So feel free to share any little facts and tidbits that you might have from experience. You know what I'm saying?
I will tell y'all this, Michael was I don't know if people hear this, but was like my go-to. Well, when I felt like I was outdone, then I went to Michael World. And so basically, was a Michael Jackson record over a crunk beat.
I can hear it. I totally can hear it.
I can hear it. Now that you say that.
Totally.
Yes.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear that.
I knew she was all up for me screaming.
I can hear that. Yeah. Okay. All
Right.
right.
And then that makes sense because Usher, Air to Michael. Come on. Connect the dots. It works.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
Eric's
why
got
I
2 picks
knew.
here.
Eric, I think it's your pick, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got 2
Joey.
picks here.
I already know where he's going.
So I'm gonna go Charlie Wilson.
You watch that tiny desk though?
You reach around the corner for that one.
You sure did. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Okay.
Okay, so lucky for you, you get to go again. Because you're getting the second pick.
I'm gonna go on and pair him up with Joe Thomas.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Shit.
That's not fair.
Woo, shit.
That was a good pick.
Good God.
Getting spicy.
My God. That's that thing right there, boy. Woo.
Wow. All right. Tony, what you got?
I'm pairing Prince with Brandy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm taking Brandy.
I'm a sucker for Brandy. So
yeah, I mean, of course, a lot of people call her the vocal Bible and all, and that's great. But for me personally, again, I think about diversity. Brandy can do so many different things with her voice. And for whatever reason, that her tone and her texture, for me, they just connect. I believe her when she sings. Not just about being able to be technical, because, you know, as all of you got on here know, there's a lot of technically really, really sound singers. But when you're singing or conveying whatever the message of that song is, do I believe it? Do I believe it is something you really experienced? Do I believe it's something I can connect with, or could be the soundtrack to something I'm going through? For Brandy, to me, she does it. She just gets it right almost every time.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with Brandy in my next round.
I like that.
Yeah.
Brian.
Bam, I think it's you.
Yo, wow. Okay, so this is tough. I tend to stick to the singer-songwriter types because that's kind of where the cloth I'm cut from. So I gotta go Twinkie Clark because
My
she just
goodness.
Oh.
I was just listening to her last night.
Thing around. If it wasn't for her, the other sisters wouldn't do what they do. It's such a branch, such a root that a whole lot of other things come from. It's a lot for me. So I gotta go. I'm gonna throw Twinkie in there.
Nice.
Good call. Wow.
Sean, it's back to you.
This is incredible.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to go. My mom used to dance on James Brown Future Shop.
Wow.
And I think this best represents the people that I'm naming. I think they inspired me the most. So I must say James Brown would be my next, because I feel like James Brown is from the soul. And that best represents me, because I think I don't really have a understanding all the time of it being correct. I just go with what's in my soul.
I
And
like it.
I really I like to go with what's in my heart and my soul, more so than anything. I'd rather be wrong and be right in my soul than to be right.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with James.
Good call.
Wow.
It's on me.
Adonis, yep.
All right. You guys will start to see a theme develop here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the Tone Ranger himself, Marvin Gaye.
Woo! Woo!
Y'all are really surprising me with these picks.
Good call.
Man,
Good call, bro. Good call.
That was a really good call.
Marvin Gaye is like the Gail Sayers of R&B. Like, because Gail Sayers played 9 years but broke all these records really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin didn't really have a long career like everybody else, but I dare you to find somebody that don't have him in their top 5 vocalists of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Smooth operator.
You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. Can't argue with that one.
You don't get L. You don't get L without Marvin.
Yep.
There you go.
That's right.
All right.
On you, Tim.
Great call, Adonis.
Y'all learn from these guys, man. And when I moved to Detroit, man, I used to play basketball with him, and he was just telling me stuff that I'm like, wow, man, let me mix this with Jam and Lewis and this and this and this. Commission, man.
Woo!
Okay.
Woo!
Like that.
Man, if it wasn't for commission, man, seriously, if it wasn't for commission, all of us on here wouldn't be as good as we are right now.
That's facts.
We would.
That's absolutely facts.
Because we was always, I don't know about you guys, but like, you remember when we was in church and growing up in church, or if we played, we always was trying to like do the same thing they was doing on that real like tight wire between gospel, traditional gospel, and then give us a little bit of R&B over here. They did that so perfect.
So well. And also pop. They was throwing in that pop element, like they was giving you the Chicago David Foster thing. That's what I got from it. That's what I got from it. I was like, that's what separated them from the Winans.
Commission was the first time I ever heard a group do a 1-3-5-4 note. That's the first time I ever heard a group do that. Normally we just heard good old and the Lord, yes, the Lord, 1-3-5, right? They added that dissonance of that fourth note in there. Ooh, that thing feel like a hug, boy.
It was to me the way it hit me, y'all. When I first heard Commission, I just got to say this. It hit me like some fresh water, because I had been obviously so into the Winans. Who wasn't? With those amazing tones by Marvin and those thick, rich tones, right? Right. But when I saw that Commission was young, right? That they was young, and I was like, holy crap, you can sound like that and be young, and the chords that Michael Brooks them and everybody was playing, like they were doing the thing that was popular at the time on the radio with pop music with David Foster, like after all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. They put that element into gospel, and I was like, oh my God, there it is.
Little fun fact too. Some of those keyboards.
That's my God.
Keyboards was somebody on this panel right here. I'm gonna just
absolutely.
I'm gonna just let that sit right there. Y'all can figure that out. Some of those keyboards was somebody on this panel, you know.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh yeah, you know, I know. But y'all hear what I'm saying though about the style? They brought that aesthetic to gospel where it had not been there. Not that style. So that's how you get your running back to use. That's how you get your
back to save me now. I am back.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Unworthies. Come on, bro.
Unbelievable.
Tim got another pick, don't he?
Yep.
Yes, round 3. We're on round 3. So Tim, you get to go again.
I got another one. Okay. Goodness, man. All right, man. Nobody said her, man, but man, and it's obvious because we're going around and saying like who inspired that person too. So then you go with
did not say.
Did somebody
what?
Did you say
Beyonce. He said Beyonce.
We got to say Beyonce, man.
Okay.
Good
pick though.
Cool.
I think we all was thinking when he said one name, the female. I thought the same female.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that Beyonce.
Right. Beyonce.
All right. So I gotta go for. I gotta like get a little haymaker in here, because this guy's a dual threat, well, triple threat, but mostly a dual threat. So I'm gonna go Usher Raymond IV.
Oh,
wow.
Good call. Good call.
Okay.
He deserved it too.
Yeah,
he does.
I mean, I knew it at 11 when I met him at 11 years old. I knew it then.
Same place, right, Adonis?
Yep. Well, I was born in Atlanta. I was born at Crawford Lawn, but I moved to Chattanooga when I was 9. 9. And so, going into 5th grade is when I met Ush. We went to elementary school together.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Go.
It's crazy, man. Real quick, y'all know Dallas when Dallas first signed us. Hey, Will saw him at a talent show, brought him to the foyer part. He danced everything, man. Dallas was like, and then y'all know Dallas, when he do this, we like, and get on his phone and go out. We like, dang, you want to sign this dude? So we did, man, and showed LA, and that helped him get signed, man.
Wow.
Because we couldn't get him signed anywhere. We didn't know anybody back then, but Dallas, and you know what I mean. But man, Usher is a bad dude, man. He really.
LA brought him straight to my house in '94. That's for sure. He brought him straight to me.
He's one of the best vocalists, one of the hardest working vocal performers in the studio that I've ever met, outside of Beyonce. Yeah, there's only one other person that I know that works hard as him. I'm not even going to say harder than him, but Beyonce.
Maurice Brown.
Yeah,
I knew where you was going.
Yeah.
Am I next? Am I next before somebody say my shit?
I think I'm next.
No, Sean is next. Sean is next.
You will not. Oh, you get.
I actually would. Maybe we could do it towards the end. But if you have written a record or produced a record for any of the artists that you say, throw that out there too. We all want to know. So, Right, Sean, it's your pick.
Okay. So I'm going to go here. I like to talk about my inspirations. And this is probably definitely off of the grid for most people. But I'm going to say Patti LaBelle.
Ooh, man.
Because Patti LaBelle, see, I like to break the glass. My perspective of being a creative has always been to do things. When I was thinking about writing Ring the Alarm and Give Me Body and Upgrade You, I was thinking Patti LaBelle.
Wow.
I think Beyonce may have thought that I was thinking Tina Turner. But I really was thinking Patti, because Patti, for lack of better phrases, didn't give a and that's how she made me feel. And when my mom would play songs by Patti, I felt like Patti was the one song that when I was probably like 3 or 4 or 5, and I would walk away singing a long-lasting impression of not just the melody, but a performance and an emotional connection.
Yeah.
Of a performance, you know what I mean, bro? It's not actually, it doesn't have to be for me, but it affected me. You feel me? And so that's why I was so one of the reasons why I was so focused on making great female anthems was because I lost my mother a year before I did Yeah, which is really like a year before my career ever took off, right? But I was so young, and I love my mom so much, and my mom was my biggest inspiration. She affected me more than anything in the world. She's the reason why I don't go crazy. Or she's the reason why I feel like I still have, because I kind of know how crazy I am and I can be, but she's the one that keeps me intact. I can still hear her voice saying, shut up. Like, shut up. Don't
make me cry, because I lost my mom too, and this is kind of.
I lost mine too, 2006.
Last year I did.
It's one of the few clubs that you do not want to be a member of.
Right.
And you know what, man? I don't cry. I don't cry no more. You know what I'm saying? I cry, but I don't cry no more. You feel me? Like I cry.
I was just about to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's such a she did such a great job with just giving me all of the game that I kind of needed to just like survive. And maybe my dad, I be feeling bad sometimes. I be like, damn, because I talked to my dad yesterday, and I know he'd be like, damn, you don't love me like that. But I do.
Wow.
It's nothing like a mother's love.
It's different.
But my mom was the kind of person that like she would kick her my mom would kick her shoes off and go slap a motherfucker. Like if it came down to her kids, like for real, it was just like, boy, I wish. And you like, Mom, that man is about 6'5". You know what I'm saying? I saw my mama knock a lady out 6'2". Swear to God.
Wow.
She told me, come on. I might have been 8. And my mom was working for the government, but I don't give it too crazy. But But I'm just telling you, my mama was a warrior. She was a gangster. She was a lover. She was just the emotion. You know what I'm saying? And so I think part of the emotion, the emotional kill that I have, she was at all my football games, all my baseball games, all my basketball games, every game there was, she was there. And my daddy, it's not his fault because he was, you know, he was in the field. But my mama held it down. And she really made me appreciate love, you know, love, like really love, like
and really understand what love really is.
Understand love, yes, really.
You know what? Before we get back to Tony's pick, let's all give all our moms a round of applause. Man.
Hey man,
let's give it up for all our moms. Man. You know what I mean? I think for us to be able to do what we've done, we all have, you know, had great mothers, man.
Absolutely.
T, who you got, T?
I'm gonna go with the one that inspired Brandy. I'm going with Whitney.
Woo!
Taking all that, you know what?
What are we doing here?
Wait a minute.
What are we doing here? Huh?
What are we doing?
Did I miss that?
I just waited patiently.
It was Brian's pick though.
Uh-oh.
No, racism.
It's all good. It's all good. All good.
No,
all good.
See, Whitney, this is why I need to shut the hell up and let you.
That's a great pick, Tony. That's a great pick. And you know what? Honestly, T, I like that pick because as much as she inspired Brandy, they should be together. I really actually like that pick.
So I appreciate you, man.
It's a great pick.
Good handoff.
I'm gonna do this. Sean inspired me with his James Brown pick because of what that really means. Because honestly, without James, Sly wouldn't have been Sly. So like he changed the whole game rhythmically, which is everything.
Right. So
I got to do one of them. Sean said something that resonated with me. From the Soul. So if we're talking about From the Soul, I'm gonna go with Donny Hathaway.
I was about to say him too, man. I was going back and forth. Man.
He didn't have the length of the careers that anybody had, but his impact and the level of what he does, everybody knows when he opens his mouth. If you don't change molecularly, I can't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he does when his vibrato speed is a speed. Sean holla at me, Sean. That vibrato speed. Yeah. Donny Hathaway's vibrato speed.
Yeah,
after you
made that pick, I think Sean just left the room. He's fine.
Y'all know what I'm talking about, where the vibrato speed is a thing where it's like Luther, like it's a certain vibrato speed that does something to your whole internal situation, right?
I agree.
And a lot of people try to, you can imitate it, you can try, but there's nothing like that original touch that you have from that voice. And that what's happening spiritually and what's happening from the soul. So there
all right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be your first. That's what I
knows me. No,
that's what I said. I thought that was gonna be yours.
Word.
Yes.
All right, come on, E.
Tony, it's on you.
Oh, so Tony, okay.
Tony made it.
You got Whitney.
I got Whitney, right?
All right.
We're gonna go with that pick. Okay.
I'm sticking with Whitney.
Okay. All right, and then Eric.
2 picks.
I'm gonna go with
Eric get 2 picks again.
Yeah. Goes
back. It's going
down.
I was saying the last will be first, the first will be last.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't you get me the
Eric should win? Eric should win doing that. Because when it turn back around, he can just what you thinking about, he can go pow pow.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
So I'm gonna go with just to give it a female texture. Somebody that I think is super, super incredible. And speaking of feeling when you hear them sing, somebody that I can absolutely
Here we go.
Everything she sings is Jasmine Sullivan.
Okay.
Good.
The moment you said feeling.
What a pick.
And to pair with her, my next pick.
You know what? If you do this, oh my God.
Layla Hathaway.
Oh my God. You knew I wanted to.
I didn't hear it. What was it?
That's crazy.
Layla Hathaway.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That's crazy, man. That you said that. She gonna be mad at me, man, because we working on a deal together, so. Man, you ain't you ain't pick me, really, boy. Oh, man.
So my next pick is personally for me, one of my personal favorite artists who was inspired by one of the other ones in my draft. So I'm going with D'Angelo.
Ooh. Nice.
D'Angelo to me is a mixture of your Marvin, Prince, Sly.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Again, when he sings, I believe it. And his texture just works for me. I was first introduced to D'Angelo when I got to see some footage of him and meet him. He's actually working on Lady. And I was like, and this was before I'd ever had anything happen in the business or anything like that. And so
was this at Sadiq's?
Yeah, at Sadiq's.
Nice.
And I was like, this is the most incredible stuff I've ever heard in my life. And it just touched, it was like the kind of music I grew up on, but it was someone trying to do it today. And it was kind of contemporary at that time. So it was like to watch him, see how he molded like Tribe Called Quest and, a lot of hip hop, but then soul, and then be such an incredible player and musician, and then be able to do the quartet harmonies and all that other stuff. For me, D'Angelo is still one of my favorite artists of all time. So I'm adding D'Angelo.
Okay.
Wow, that's a good one.
I think that the era that I'm not gonna say how old I am, but the era that I grew up in, like I feel like a lot of us have really think that. Keep moving.
What are you 31? 28?
Young, huh? Really young.
Let me tell you something, Miss Rick.
I'm actually quite surprised at how close you are to my age. Hey. All right. It's your pick.
Yep. But Whitney,
no. I skipped it. I lied. It's Brian's pick.
I'll tell you what though, Whitney, about Tony and his picks. He's smart. He's picking all the younger folks. All the Instagram people, they'll vote for him automatically. Tony is smart. He's strategic.
I don't know, because Adonis has Usher, and that's
Brandy and Whitney. That's a win right there.
It's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be close, but Brian, it's your pick.
I'm gonna go with SWV.
Duh.
Of course.
If any of us picked SWV, it would have been blasphemous.
That's like Phil Jackson saying, I don't know. I'm gonna pick Michael.
Right. I'll go with Magic. What? Yeah, that would have been blasphemous. None of us even chose. We wouldn't.
I just wanted to get that out the way. I had to get that out the way.
We all left that one for you.
We left that one. That was a gimme.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was easy.
Word.
We was all texting each other. We was all texting each other saying, "Don't pick SWV."
He will say
it.
Like a mutual understanding. I think Sean is trying to come back, but we'll leave his fourth pick for now, and then
so what we should do whenever there's a pick, not like when you do these little football drafts, it picks automatically for you. So maybe we should, all four of us should just, or five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Jesus Christ. 5. Maybe all 5 of us should just pick something automatically. Now we can go to, Keith Sweat. We can go, we can go, what's my guy? Return of the Man. We can go here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or Montel. I see where you're going. Montel, that type of shit.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we can go, like, you know what I mean? Wherever y'all want to go.
Turn up shit.
Wait. Hold on. Sean's coming back. He's coming back.
All right,
I see him.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh.
He don't even know he's about to get picked for.
Coming right into his pick.
Yeah.
Tim, by the way, can I say about Tim? The crazy part, the fact that I never met you, like we got to fix all that, bro.
Man,
we got to fix all that.
You know what? I was going to wait for all that a little later, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, and I feel like that about Sean, too. Like, that's why I'm just so happy to be here, guys. Like, I just wanted to say that.
So where are each of you guys located? I know I heard 2 are in Atlanta. Who else is in Atlanta?
No, we're all in LA.
I'm in LA.
I'm only in Atlanta.
I'm in Atlanta. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. my phone, but
Yeah, they're trying to give you Keith Sweat for your next pick. If you want to go that route.
Lucky you came back, bro.
Hey guys,
Back right on time.
Look, it was
I
either gonna be
love
Keith
Keith.
Sweat or Return of the Mac. Mark Morris. Gonna be either one of them.
Wow.
So Sean, when you last left, I chose SWV. So you're up.
Oh, okay. Amen. Can I just ask, what was it like working, like those songs on that first? Wait.
album, man.
Yeah,
God,
it's my time.
man.
Listen, man, I'm just at what in God's name was happening, because it's just like I'm just telling you, bro, all BS aside, that has to be that album. That album actually, the first album ranks up there, and y'all gonna kill me. People online probably gonna be like, Sean Garrett is tripping.
I'm scared.
I think that first SWV album ranks up there with, like, for the modern day R&B, as one of the top 5 greatest
easily.
albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Nobody would say you tripping. Nobody would say you tripping for that.
I'm talking about, but guys, I'm talking about, hold on now, I'm talking about up in the ranks of, like, the Michaels, the Princes. I'm just talking about modern day women. I mean, I'm serious, dog. Like, I'm telling you, that was just an incredible feeling. We had never heard that feeling.
You know what it was? You know what it was? I can explain it to you. I think I explained really quickly too.
Can you explain it after we get these picks?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's right. And I'm a snack on whatever he's snacking on too.
Sean, what's your pick?
I'm sorry. He like, my baby got, she got a Hallmark laying on that. My girl just said 5 minutes. Nah,
Sean makes you want to talk.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to go with the barge.
Good choice.
That was a good one right there, man.
Okay. It's a good one.
Good choice. I thought about them before I said SWV, frankly.
Yeah.
That's
Good pick.
I know just how.
Adonis, it's your turn.
It's me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. I got Stevie at point. Marvin and shooting guard.
Marvin Gaye, Usher.
In position.
I got. You know what? I want Usher at shooting guard because I want him knocking him down from 3. I got Marvin at small forward.
Okay, Marvin Pippen. Got it.
So I need a little bit of power. So I'm gonna go Boyz II Men.
Some power shit.
Boyz II Men.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm glad this is in an NFL draft.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Hey, was that our last? That was our last one. That was 5.
No, that's 4. I got one more.
Okay.
I
got one for y'all. I can't wait.
Going 6.
Oh, we get a 6.
We got
somebody off the bench.
one
You get a
more, and then
6-man.
we're gonna give you guys. We're gonna give you an extra. So
6-man coming off the bench.
You gotta
Yeah.
have the bench play.
Mhm.
But Boyz II Men is a good one.
That is
That's a really good one.
That
Well, I
first
really got
album,
something for y'all.
If it wasn't for them, man.
that second
I
album.
saw them at
Crazy.
I wouldn't be talking to you
Lovers
guys.
and Friends, and they were.
Whose pick is it?
Tim.
It's Tim's pick.
Yes, sir.
You've got 2.
I'm gonna go here, man. And if y'all writers, man, y'all gonna understand why I picked these, man. Golly, they harmonies were so crazy. The Carpenters,
Love the Carpenters.
I like that.
Love the Carpenters.
man. Hey, them records,
Absolutely.
them
I like
records.
that.
They was, hey, man, I don't know what they.
Karen Carpenter.
Her tone.
It's okay, baby.
That
It's okay.
song.
Take your time, baby. Go ahead. It's
Karen
okay.
Carpenter's voice used to make me want to cry, like real
Man.
talk.
Yes.
It was weird, like
It's like Donnie. It's the same thing as Donnie. They got that magic, whatever that is. The intonation is it's otherworldly. And by the way, tell me if this don't fuck you up too. she was 23 and 24.
Exactly.
That part.
Oh my God. It sounds just like Sly. All the wisdom in their voice and tone is beyond. It's beyond.
Way beyond their years.
Yeah.
No vocal alignment, no nothing, all them harmonies, man.
Yeah. And you know what? And it was perfect pitch. Karen Carpenter's intonation.
How about singing around the mic at one time?
Right. Yes. By the way, Coco will tell you, I made Coco and them listen. By the way, I don't know. I'm gonna tell all of y'all as people that are, since we talking about this Carpenters thing, there's a medley that they do of Burt Bacharach and that catalog. So cool that I made Coco and them study it when I was recording them. I said, you guys go, this is what your homework is. Go study this piece of work. And she did. And it's so brilliant. The harmonies and stuff you talking about, Tim. If y'all don't know it, go check out this medley they did of Burt Bacharach's joint. It's incredible.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
That's dope.
And Tim, you get one more pick.
Oh, Tim.
Yeah.
It's number 5.
I got another one, man. I got another one, man. Like, it was like 3 of them in there that was writing their ass off. The Eagles.
Woo! Yes, sir. I can't tell you why.
Who else from Midwest, man?
Me. I know. Trust me.
Man, Eagles was always on when we.
Eagles is cold.
Really
Eagles
cold.
The Carpenters, man. That's where I learned from at the
now, see, you talking about some real songwriting that's forever. The timeless joints.
Don Henley was writing some.
Are you kidding me? I can't tell you why alone. It's black as shit. First of all, I can't tell you why. Are you kidding me? What?
Yeah.
But we also like the country 10 stuff. Take it easy. We like all that stuff too now. Come on now. Don't let the sound of your own drive you crazy. What?
Yeah.
Love it.
This is the epitome of black music. Like
it is.
But the difference between white folks and us is that we know their stuff. We love and absorbed it because we had in places like where me and Tim probably grew up, it wasn't always a black station. So you heard all the stuff.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. And then I went to a white school, so I heard it with my friends.
Absolutely. But what a lesson though, right? That's why you said Carpenters. The same reason I said it. In Wichita, Kansas, you better believe Carpenters was playing 10,000 times more than everything else. But I'm glad I absorbed it. And the Eagles too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good man, that's brilliant. Yeah. And I still hear that stuff now when I'm riding in the car and I get the same emotions as I did then.
Same feeling, yeah.
I can't tell you why, man.
Bro.
We won't even get into how country music is.
It's intertwined. It's all intersectional. It's really white soul music. It's really just white soul music.
Yeah,
for real.
Exactly.
They took some African shit. Come on, y'all. Y'all saw 16, 19.
My life, I growing up on AFN, one radio station in Europe.
Wow. That's crazy.
That'll do it. You get exposed to all the stuff.
Right. It's on me again.
Adonis, pick 5.
All right.
What?
So
this is pick 5. Damn, we already made
your center, bro.
Yeah, this is at center. So I'm gonna go with a Shaq type, Hakeem type, Will Russell type. This is the greatest R&B.
I'm knowing what's coming. I can feel it now.
The greatest R&B influence.
I already know what he's gonna say.
30, 40 years.
Jesus.
Songwriter, producer, artist, the whole thing. Kenneth Babyface Evans.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, do you know I was about to say him, and I was like,
Powerhouse.
What are you doing here?
That's a good one.
It's disrespectful. I don't say his name right.
Greatest when we talk about King of R&B, to me, it's him and one other guy that we can't. You know what I mean? But I feel like you can't go wrong picking either one of them dudes. You know what I mean?
And you know what?
Personal stuff aside, I know
you can pick them.
The music is what the music is. The music is what it is.
Am I next? Please, God.
Let me see.
Pray for your
you're
position,
next.
bro.
Yes, you're next.
It's Sean.
Sorry, Sean is next. My
Sean.
fault.
Sean
Sean is next. It's Sean.
I always gotta follow Sean's amazing picks. Jesus.
Who's it on me?
It's on Sean.
Okay.
And Brian.
That was funny. Yo, I'm going to go with my soul again. My man. I'm gonna say this guy. This guy, when my mom would play his songs.
Oh shit! I already can feel it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I got a feeling.
When my mom and I'm finna, hey, I guarantee you nobody's thinking this. But I'm gonna tell you, really, this is where my R&B roots come from, y'all. From my soul writing songs.
Oh shit!
Such a feeling. I'm gonna go with Teddy Pendergrass.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
Okay. No,
I definitely knew that.
I was thinking
Who
Bobby
knew
Womack.
that? Who knew that?
Yeah,
I definitely knew that.
Who said that?
Eric, I knew that.
Eric, you knew that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I was on Bobby Womack. I was feeling Bobby Womack so strong.
Ooh,
Hey, yo, I was gonna go Bobby, but Bobby, I just found out the real story on Bobby.
I did too. I saw that shit. I saw that shit. Sean, I saw the same shit. Oh my God.
That nigga.
Yo,
Oh my God. Eve, did you see that shit? You saw the same shit? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Like, what?
I was like, wait a minute, wait.
Zero research on that.
yeah, Google that one.
The funeral, the whole thing. Okay,
Craziness.
yeah.
Wow.
But
Okay,
Teddy
Brian,
Pendergrass,
it's your
bro.
pick now.
Holy shit. Wow. All right, it's time to put some female energy back up in it. One of the most influential females, changed the game when it came to background vocals and tracking. I got to go Shaka Khan.
Oh, I thought you was gonna go Faith.
I thought he was when he said background.
No, but before all of that, like the first time that we made people go back and start thinking about how they doing these backgrounds on your sweet things. But sweet thing, I'm talking about way back to sweet thing. 75. You're not mine. All that, where your own voice is your background thing. That hadn't been a thing really until her. And that was so influential on just my ears as a kid. And then what became, normal to how we do these backgrounds.
Love it.
And all of us on this panel know about it's very important how we cut these backs.
Yes, sir. Hello.
All day.
Hello. Period.
Yes,
so we're gonna start and give the Queen Shaka her due for doing it like nobody had done it before.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And she will get them girls together when they get that note. Hey, when them keys is off, she will let them know.
Listen, and that's how you know. And you know when you're doing your live show and your backgrounds better sound like that motherfucking record.
You got that right.
Don't you.
All right. So for me, I'm trying to build a team where I have people that play multiple positions. I'm going with the Adonis Shropshire.
Offense and defense.
Yes. So I'm going to go with Chris Brown.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Chris Brown has been probably one of the most consistent over the last 15 years when it comes to being an artist to do a lot of different things.
Absolutely.
He's an incredibly hard worker. He's an incredible vocalist. I don't think he gets enough credit for what he's been able to do.
We all work with him.
We've all worked with him.
Yeah, and it has some kind of contact. That's right.
Longer. I would go 18.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
But guys, I gotta say this, not to cut you off, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I need Chris to let go and let God and let us and allow himself to have his thriller.
Of course.
You got, man. Hey, you know what, man? That's an asterisk right there. You so right, man. If
funny is
people just
because he gotta let go. Chris.
It'd be over with.
Chris, listen, man. Chris has to allow himself to be produced.
Yeah.
Period. Like guys.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
He gotta allow his it's possible. It's possible.
No, it's possible, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Chris has to allow himself to be, if he really wants to aspire to be Michael, he needs to allow himself to be Michael. Because Michael allowed himself to be produced.
Even that was a struggle for Michael, but it still happened.
Right.
How many did y'all do?
I think 4 or 5.
Okay, so Sean, you did 2 or 3, right?
We got all them little bitty tricks, man, that they think that, nah, man, that ain't gonna really mean nothing. But yeah, no, we got them little bitty trinkets we got from all these people that we talking about that Chris ain't thinking about when he go in the booth.
Bro, listen.
Like
Run it.
first hook, I remember LA always told me, man,
So
don't
we're gonna, since Chris is not here to defend
all over the
himself,
place in that first hook. On the first hook, be all over the place.
This is all in defense of Chris. Let me tell you.
For sure.
So,
No, I
run it. So run it. It's still Chris's biggest record. And I must say, I'm gonna pop my shit a little bit, but ain't no way. Wall to Wall, Give Me That. Those were just the blueprints of his textures. But he has such an amazing voice. He has so many concepts. And all I've been saying is, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
If he talks about his life one time, that's the cheat code.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, seriously, guys.
Yeah. No. We hear you, but good luck getting through to him.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying that for us.
Yeah. No,
I'm
that's
saying that for us.
That's why I
and
said
we
it's
love
possible,
him.
but it ain't gonna happen. He's not gonna listen.
And we love him, man. Like that guy he has an extraordinary life, actually.
Yeah.
No question. You know what
I'm saying? And just think about it. If we could do 10 songs about Chris Brown's life.
Well, the last time we did 10 songs, 4 of us, me, you, Eric, and Tony, it sold 6 million records. So I think we would be all right. I know I did. I think I did 3 or 4 on the first album. I know the guys did 4 or 5. Sean, I know you did 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10.
I'm talking about.
It was so good, man. It was so good, man. And we love Chris, man.
And he just did 2 or 3 of mine as reworks just in the last 2 years.
There you go. Like
I got an unreleased one. I got an unreleased joint on Chris that's really amazing too.
Yeah.
Now you see why I picked him.
Yeah.
He
Absolutely.
All right, Eric, this is your last pick, and then I'm gonna scramble it around for everybody to get their subs. I don't want to call them subs, but they're
right. Okay. Somebody coming off the bench.
Okay, Wendy. I like the hosting. Okay, I'm with the hosting.
I'm gonna add some legs to the team because the older guys, they get a little tired going up and down the court.
I get it.
Gotta add some stamina, and it's got to be another female. I'm gonna go and put her on my team.
Woo! Wow, nice. Good call. Good call.
Listen, man. Hey, let me tell you something. Her has been showing her ass lately.
Yo,
literally
on Journey.
If she
just will get with those guys that knows how to write different songs,
man,
she has the ability to be the modern day Lauryn Hill.
Absolutely,
totally.
Definitely bring something different to the table.
Yeah,
the same melodies.
To me, the beauty of what she does is she can do this as long as she wants.
Guys, can we not be afraid? Listen, can we not let the fans who's paying attention not walk away and let us be a little critical? Can we not be? Can we just take these last few minutes to be like unapologetically politically incorrect? Like, come on, this is really the real shit. Like, seriously, like, what don't they understand about our gift? Their gift, the gift of sharing.
Right.
It's harder when they're writers, bro. You know how that goes. It's harder when they're same thing with Chris. When they write, it's a little bit more difficult because the ego's a whole lot more connected to the voice. Does that make sense?
Chris ain't writing no fucking songs.
Chris ain't writing.
But he comes from a place where what he adds to it, he considers it writing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But we know better. But you know what I mean? Like,
but you know what it is. You know what it is, bro. It's sometimes being real enough to just say, nah, bro, we can go harder than that.
Yeah.
Or us having the conversation, because sometimes people, I think a lot of times when you talk about, I'm gonna have to go back again. I don't know how the hell you got them songs. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing with them SWV songs? What happened?
It's just all for me, bro. That's just for my life. That's just me. That's real simple. That's just me by myself. Like that's just me writing, being an artist, frustrated artist, and I had some voices all of a sudden that I could do my things through. That's a very rare thing, but that's what happened. I mean, that's just how it happened. Benny Medina signed me as an artist way before I ever met SWV, 4 years before on Warner Brothers. That record never came out. I had ideas and songs floating around. Weak was one of them right here. I mean, it just turned into what was supposed for me into Crazy. Things that I could pour through that voice. It was such an amazing way that it happened, but you can tell when it's God because I surrendered what was supposed to be for me through what I knew was a vessel.
You wrote Weak for you?
I wrote Weak for Charlie Wilson because he's one of my heroes, but I'm just saying, but that was just a moment, and I wrote it about Shantae Moore because we were in a friendship that was crazy in that moment. So it's a whole lot of history in each of those songs, bro.
But you got to hear his demo of it though. Like I've heard all the demos before SWV even got on them.
Wow. That's right. And they're the exact same thing. Like nothing different.
They followed what he did vocally
on the demos. Like
Coco. When I worked with Coco, because me and Bob did a whole album on her, and then she changed it up. And we just talking. I just asking her, man. She was like, "You know what, man? Well, it's a good and a bad thing." And I'm like, "What?" She was, because I was just asking her about that first album, B. And she said, man, he had us going there. She said he had me going there, and I couldn't even do a note different than anything he had on there. I had to do exactly what he did. She was like, and I was so frustrated. She said, but then when I go back, I wouldn't have the life I have if I didn't do that. I'm like,
man, that is the blueprint of the record because, I mean, all of my demos are exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even know. Like, that's the crazy stuff. We just don't even know. Like, I was actually following you guys. Like, or me and Adonis was following you guys.
And vice versa, bro. Same thing. When I heard y'all stuff, same thing. Yeah. It's the same. And that's why I love it. This is why this is a beautiful thing tonight, guys. Man. Like, and seriously, Eric, thank God Eric is here. He's been part of my journey for the whole freaking time. And he knows that we lived this thing before SWV in 90, 91, 92, before they ever came out. He was already.
We met in Wayman Tisdale's garage.
Wow. Damn right.
In Sacramento.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
But you know what's so crazy, guys? She just said, I just noticed her saying the other day is that she hated Weak.
She did. She did not like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she didn't understand it. That's what she said. She didn't understand it. And so I had to help her. I had to figure out how to help her deliver it, even though she didn't understand it.
That's one thing. That's one thing about one of my picks that I appreciate. Usher, even if he don't like a song, he gonna sing it like he love it.
Cause he fucking hated. Yeah, he hated. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He did not.
Yep.
Wow.
But you know what? I gotta say something, Adonis. Let me tell you something, man. You're really special, dog. And I don't know if enough people tell you that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I need a girl to ride.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, I think those melodies are absolutely magical.
Thank you, man.
That is just a magical chorus.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm still here, guys. My light.
All good, Whitney.
And it's just the little things that we all do, man. Tim and Blob, like Eric, man, just thanks, guys. I just want to say thank y'all, man.
Classics.
For everything.
Real.
Y'all are just so incredible, man. So incredible. And I'm telling you, man, like, thank y'all, man. Just thank y'all.
Oh, thank you.
Right before we get to the last pick, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
But only if it touches. Remember that. Everybody says the iron sharpens iron thing, but it ain't gonna sharpen if it's not touching someone.
Gotta come in contact. Right.
That us doing this and the how we feel about each other is very important because it's I don't think it's enough of that in this industry. Everybody is me, mine. Let me get mine.
So true.
Iron only sharpens iron if it touches.
And this and to that, we wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know that you guys even cared at all about what I did if I hadn't heard some of you guys say it right now out of your mouths. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, bro.
Absolutely.
You rock the man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm smiling.
Okay, whoa, he did 5 times. One of the joints they didn't release. See, now I like to hear that.
Oh my God, bro. Listen, bro. I'm telling you. I'm looking at, boy, I'm telling you, bro. You would what? Listen to me. Man, those melodies are just so beautiful, man. They're just like, and it ain't on no lame shit. It's on some real shit.
Yeah. I'm coming from studying Charlie and Stevie, man. Those are my heroes. So, like, to me, guys, and y'all know y'all, I know y'all, all y'all can relate to this. You're only doing what your heroes level of what you think you should be doing. Like, the bar.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
You feel me?
No, I hear you, but I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Everybody can't do that, bro. Everybody can't do that. See, LeBron, look, Michael can teach us, but everybody ain't LeBron.
Right. No, I hear what you're saying. But when I meet cats like Eric Dawkins that are like, okay, he's coming into commission and they're considered the top cats, and he comes just flawlessly in there. So it's just instant respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he already knew what the playing field was, kind of like, and he's like, oh, I see this playing field and I can play on it. I think if you don't have, and Sean, you got the same confidence. I don't care what you say. You got the same confidence because you see the playing field and you go like, I can play on this field. And Eric, that's what I've always loved about you. You're humble enough, but you're also like, you absolutely know.
I'm confident in my gift.
Yes, and I think that translates, and that's what SWV saw in me. There's like, this motherfucker is a one man doing the, you know, and they saw it. So you have to have that confidence before somebody gives you the control or the power, right? Wow. Y'all get it.
I always say possibility.
Whitney, are we getting into these 6 men, these subs?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, let's go. I'm sorry. We doing the love fest again. My bad.
Yeah.
No, I love it. And we're
this shit is like hey, this shit is like CNN. This shit gets drifted off. And they be like,
because I never got a chance to talk to all y'all.
It's not live, so we gotta, you know.
Yeah, some editing. That's some serious editing.
Cut and snip a little bit. We will. It's fine. But for the most part, I do want people to see, you know, the love that you guys have for each other and all the respect that you all show, because it's important. Like the fact that you all are giving each other your flowers, it's incredible. So we want everyone else to see that and give you your flowers as well, because you all have worked so hard and you deserve it. So
and we'll have to do this again. So
yeah, no question.
So it's amazing to be able to see this firsthand. But all right, so I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So picking your last pick. So I'm gonna kind of share with you guys everybody who you picked already, and then you make your last choice. All right.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna go with Brian first. So you've picked Sly Stone, Twinkie Clark, Donny Hathaway, SWV, and Shaka Khan.
That's a lot of vocals, but that's a lot of soul.
That's a team. So who's gonna be your 6th man or woman?
It's gotta be a modern, since somebody already took her, which was a brilliant choice. I gotta go with SZA for the modern, in a hot body / alternative, you know, can go any direction.
One of the best. She is one of the best.
Yes, she's cold.
I feel like there's a trifecta right now. I'm thinking of the 3 in my mind. You guys probably know exactly the 3 I'm thinking of, and I have a feeling y'all are gonna choose the other 2.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with Adonis.
Okay. So this is tough for me because my head wants to go modern because I think that's what I should do. But I never created that way. I created off of what I felt, so I'm gonna follow my heart.
Wow.
So my heart says Sade.
Man, I was gonna say her name.
Why was I just thinking about Sade? I literally was just thinking about Sade. Look, and if you haven't had the opportunity to experience her live,
oh my God,
you don't really understand. I've seen her live, and it's mind blowing.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Good night.
You're up next.
Oh, okay. Can you give my My roster again.
Oh yeah, sorry. So right now your roster is Prince, Brandy, Whitney, D'Angelo, Chris Breezy, and who's gonna be?
Hey, no, you got.
I got one. I got two in my head, and I'm with you, Adonis. Do I go historically speaking, or do I go contemporary? And I think I'm gonna go historical. I'm gonna go with Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, somebody needs to say that. Come on, somebody needs to say that tonight. Thank you.
I gotta go with Whitney's auntie.
Come on, bro. Everybody's auntie, right?
Yeah, so I gotta go with the lineage. So I gotta go.
And I worked with her. Thank God. I had studio experience with that one, so I know all did listen.
I did too. I fortunately got to work with her on this last.
Thank God, man. Right? It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. You have Odyssey, Commission, Beyonce, The Carpenters, The Eagles. Who's gonna be last?
I'm stuck between two because they both did. A lot of girls came up from them, and they weren't even blowers. It was just that they were so creative, and they was with some of my favorite producers. But I'm gonna have to go because of the body of work, man. If you just go back and go through all the map, you could just drop the needle and it's rock. Janet Jackson, man.
Nice.
It's just the body of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Body of work.
And it's hard to sing that smooth like that. And when people be thinking
but 9 hours.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, man. It's so hard to sing that smooth and get it that airy like that in the background.
And be doing cardio the whole time.
Right. Exactly.
And still doing it today. Like,
I mean, the body that loves you, come back to me. Funny how time flies.
Listen, one of my favorite records of all time. Let's Wait a While. Are you serious?
Oh my goodness, man. That's the way love goes. These are the hands.
I personally,
first of all, to me, as a piano player, that's the greatest bridge of all time.
I was gonna say some of the coldest changes ever, right?
Yo, Greg Film Games showed us those chords.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Absolutely.
Them chords is cold, boy. They touch your whole soul. Now them chords touch your soul. I don't care who you are. You must be Republican if you don't feel that.
All right, Sean, you have Michael Jackson, James Brown, Miss Patti LaBelle, DeBarge, Teddy Pendergrass.
Dang, Sean?
That's a good lineup right there, Sean.
Oh, it's
you know what I just thought about? You didn't say my lineup.
Oh, I sure didn't.
I know right now.
You know what? Let me. I did it. Okay, so you had Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Usher, Boyz II Men, Babyface, and then you rounded it all up with Sade.
That's a great one.
All right. Okay.
Good roster, bro.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't say that one. I'm not gonna say why, but I'm my fault. But yeah, it's fine. Who's going
I feel like I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off in the right way. God rest her soul. I feel like my roster is a starting 6 for some of the greatest ever. This is the biggest inspiration. And I hope that for the people that's watching, I think all of us, of our picks, it told a lot of our personalities.
Yeah.
And how we choose to lean, right? Which I think is really important. So people that's paying attention, it's very important to pay attention to pattern. I'm gonna go with my dear heart, who I feel like she's the most beautiful woman in the world. She had one of the biggest struggles. She overcame it all. And my mother, whenever she would play this song, it would just make me feel so proud of her.
Anime Bullet.
And there was this song, What's Love Got to Do with It?
Man.
And I'm gonna ride out
All right.
Wow.
That's a good round. That's a good one.
Tina Turner is just.
Tina
We've
Turner.
covered the quite a spectrum, man. We covered quite a
Wow.
spectrum on this whole piece.
Yeah.
And you know what, dog? You did pick people that are absolutely your personality. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And
That's
that-
crazy,
Big,
right?
big records, big, fast energy records, 100%.
Aggressive.
Passion. And all the passion. All the passion. Yeah.
Eric, you've got Charlie Wilson, Joe, Jasmine Sullivan, Layla Hathaway,
All the dopest singers.
her.
Damn.
Who are we running off our list with?
Real vocal.
Finish off the team.
I'm going to round the team off with an iconic voice that I'm surprised nobody said. And if we're talking about a certain period of this icon, you understand what rounding off my team means. It's none other than
Luther
Vandross.
Yeah, dope 6 man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Wow.
That thing that Whitney be buying, the loofah.
Yeah.
Y'all, these are some heavy hitting teams.
Can I just do one honorable mention?
I was just about to say that, man.
I gotta do a Gladys Knight honorable mention because that tone alone.
Well, Whitney, before we cap this off, let me just give you a list of people that they may have forgotten, because this was on my preliminary list.
I don't think anybody was forgotten. I think these picks were very intentional.
For sure. But I'm just gonna name these out because I don't know if we forgot these guys. Because Bobby Brown was a big one. I know a lot of you guys influenced by Bobby Brown. Guy, there was a period of Guy, that whole New Jack Swing movement. Mary J. Blige, hip hop soul.
I love that.
That's Mary.
Yeah.
Mariah.
Yeah.
Million #1 hits. Can't forget about Mariah. And the guy that Adonis alluded to earlier, I don't think anyone was gonna pick him, but R. Kelley. We'll just put him in there. For the hits alone, probably could have been in it.
We have to put an asterisk by him.
Yes.
Because I think all of us would have picked him just for the songwriting aspect of it.
I think everybody kind of
separate the music from the man
with R. Kelly. I don't think anybody denies the talent that he is. It's hard to separate the music from the person, but if you can separate the music from the person,
we can.
Yeah, we can.
Right.
We just we know that we're not doing this for us. This ain't closed circuit TV.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that name is real.
And we've all worked with him, so we know him.
Yeah.
I think everybody that the host that you named, brother, like, no disrespect, but I think all of those kind of names were derivative of things that we already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And vocally.
Derivative might be harsh. I'll say branches.
Yes.
Branches.
I feel like everybody
descendants.
Tributaries.
Yes.
These were good. These were great picks.
It was great.
Like everybody that was named is influenced or was influential or both to what R&B is today.
Yeah.
And I'm following every single one of you, and I'm getting you guys back on here to talk about the state of R&B. Not getting into that.
That's what we need to do next.
Oh yeah.
No, we need to. But because let me tell you why we need to have this, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna go a little step further. The Zoom is cool, but this needs to be a live show. This needs to be in person. This needs to be in person because what the problem is, people aren't feeling things anymore. And I feel like the way that we have described this show we just did, I said that purposely because we are the culture. We do create what is, what was, and what will be.
Yep.
Because God said he would. and whatever we manifest with our tongue and our hearts and our souls will become what it is. So I think that, you know, people need to feel the same energy that was given to us. This cast alone is a very dynamic cast for so much, not just the idea of the music, but for the music and the inspiration and the feeling and the emotion and the passion, right? And it's like, the next time we do this, guys, it should be on a bigger stage.